G'day viewers. Well, I don't know if you've ever had a run-in with an angry disabled person, but I find it a bit weird. You see, when an able-bodied person gets up in my face about anything, I'm not bothered. I'll go right back at them, even if they think I'm wrong, because I'm never wrong. But when the person's disabled, having a go at them seems kinda wrong.
And immoral.
Even for me? I'll give you a couple of examples. One time, I'm walking into a mall, and as I'm going in the doors, the sliding doors coming out, two guys are coming towards me. And it's big doors, no big drama. I did that thing, you know, when you're passing someone in a doorway or a corridor, you do that with the shoulder out of the way, it gives you both a bit more room and you go by each other. Well, that's what I did. I passed these two guys and I went, and it would have been fine if the guy near me did the same thing, but he didn't. He didn't move at all, and so he smacked shoulders fairly hard. And then he had the nerve to go off at me, starts abusing me and calling me a prick, and I turn around and I'm about to rip right into him, and then I realise he's blind. He was wearing dark glasses. I just thought he was the kind of wanker who wore sunglasses inside, but his friend was leading him by the elbow so he could walk without having a stick or a guide dog or anything. But that was the whole problem, you see. Not my fault. He was so confident I couldn't tell he was blind. He was at fault because he didn't look disabled enough. He should have been more blind. And another case. There's a guy in my neighbourhood with a motorised wheelchair and he has got a bad attitude. And he also seems to have supercharged his wheelchair because it goes way faster than any I've ever seen. This is not Stephen Hawking's we're talking about here. And he drives it on the road. And I'm figuring that's because he can't open it up full throttle on the footpath because there's too many pedestrians. But he's slower than cars. And he's just right out there in traffic like he's saying,
Please don't run me over. Even though I am here sitting in traffic asking to be run over, please don't. Thanks.
I think it's reasonable to say this bloke is at least passively suicidal. And I thought he was kind of a jerk until I thought about it. Oh, well, man, if I ended up in a wheelchair, I'd be the angriest motorised
person
around. I wouldn't mess about with the road. I would go on the footpaths. I'd just run over people's feet. And if they complained, I'd back up and run over them again. And then if they said anything to me, I'd be up in their face. Well, you know, I'd sort of be down a bit in their face, but I'd lean up and I'd just be, yeah, that hurt, did it? Oh,
that is unfortunate.
at least you can feel it when something goes over your feet. You can drive a truck over my feet and I wouldn't feel it. And you're complaining. Piss off and leave me alone, you
person who has able-bodied legs and doesn't appreciate them like they should.